Let's build a West African lion habitat with a big moat and some dry foliage. So in this video we're building for the West African lion, and I didn't really have a video where I built for a big cat or like a really popular species. So I thought, well, it was time. Let's build for the lion or maybe like the zebras, something really popular. And I ended up going with the lion because I normally build for a hoofstock a lot. And well, let's change it up a bit now. So that's why I ended up building for the lion. And yeah, I got this inspiration from I think it's Desert Adventure Park from Caesar, because when I searched up on Google zoo chat lion habitat, I didn't really get nice photos. Well, there were some photos, but yeah, you get mostly you get photos and pictures of just the lions themselves, just the animal alone. And you don't really get the habitat, you don't really get the barriers. So yeah, it's a bit hard to find inspiration sometimes. So normally I just only look at Google, and I only look at like zoo chat, and maybe sometimes a bit YouTube, like those channels that do zoo tours, because well, they show the whole zoo and not only the animal, so you can get some inspiration from that. But yeah, this time I ended up going to YouTube, and I ended up stumbling upon Caesar, his adventure park, his desert adventure park lion build. And it was really inspiring because, well, the thing is, yeah, I wanted to build something with a moat because, well, I don't really know how you build a habitat otherwise. Well, I know how you can build a habitat otherwise, but I think now all the lion habitats have moats. So that was one point that I was going with. And the backdrop is just made of the rock wall, like the mud rock wall, because well, that's what I do every time. So yeah, I just went with that again. And yeah, it's I ended up spending a lot more time on like the mode and on the viewing from the guest, because well, the thing was, normally I just built a little part and don't really put a lot of detail in the viewing, because you guys normally don't really see that. Yeah, you see like a few clips, but you don't like see the whole viewing. But this time I ended up just making a beautiful viewing along the whole habitat. And yeah, I made like a bigger part for like trees and bushes, and then also made like the little part along the moat, so guests wouldn't jump over the fence and wouldn't enter the habitat. Yeah, so you can see that I moved on to the rock wall. It's just a basic plain rock wall, but I wanted to kind of use those parts with a little more mud on top, because well, I think they look a bit better when you have like more volume on them, because yeah, I think the the wall without like the mud pieces on top of it sometimes just looks a bit plain, because well, it just looks like a wall and then there's nothing behind it, you know. So I ended up placing them with like these mud pieces, and I also switched it a bit up, because normally I just use like the plain rocks, but this time I used like the mud pieces as rocks. So yeah, it's just a little more variety, because yeah, the rock still looks nice, but I just think the plain rocks from Planet Zoo look like way better in a mountain climate or in like a desert climate, and not really for these builds. I think those mud pieces are really detailed, and I just wanted to try them to switch things up a bit, and I think they turned out pretty nice. So yeah, that's why I used them. But I saw a request. Somebody requested the Bengal tiger, and well, if you see this, it's maybe gonna be the next one, maybe over 2 videos, I'm not really sure. But yeah, there are, yeah, I record my videos prior to when they upload. So now I have I think it's like 3 videos ready, or maybe 4, I'm not really sure. But then I have like way more time for for another build, or when I don't want to play Planet Zoo, I have time, like I have more time for the video, so I have more time for the builds, because I think I'm now like a month ahead. And the thing was, previously I didn't really have that luxury, because, well, I uploaded like 2 times a week, but that was just a little too much, you know. And I am sitting comfortably at my 1 upload a week, because I have a lot of time for a new build. When my school starts again, I have way more time for a new build, so I can finish my schoolwork first and then go on to Planet Zoo, or then make a new habitat, or maybe a voiceover. I'm not really sure, because sometimes I need to find time for voiceovers. And that's also why I took a little pause, because yeah, normally I uploaded a lot of videos. It was like 2 months ago or something, but I took a little pause. I didn't find Planet Zoo fun anymore to play, and, well, school and stuff came in the way, so I had to set time apart for Planet Zoo, and sometimes it just didn't fit. So, but we're back, and yeah, you could see that I added like the dead trees in the habitat, and well, I think maybe I need to place a little less of those trees, but I just think that they look really nice, because when you place foliage on top of them, well, it's kind of like a layering part. So you have the big bushes, then you have like the dead branches and the rocks, and then you have like the buffalo grass on the bottom. And the thing is, I kind of need to use these less, because, well, the habitat is kind of overcrowded. Yeah, it looks a bit overcrowded when I use them everywhere, but sometimes I miss, yeah, sometimes my habitat is not, it looks a bit empty, but it also looks full, because, yeah, I make like, yeah, I make these sections for foliage, but then the pathways sometimes between them look kind of empty, and I'm not really sure how I can fill them, because normally I just fill them with placing the little rocks, so you have something there, but not like a lot of foliage there, maybe like a little buffalo grass that sticks out, but not like really a lot. And yeah, I'm not sure if I need to plan my sections of foliage better, or I need to maybe incorporate like the decal pieces, because I see like a few builders, they use the decal pieces to kind of switch up the terrain, because yeah, the terrain tools can sometimes look a bit repetitive when you have like the soil and the hard soil and the sand, because they kind of look the same a bit, and I normally just use like 3, like the sand, the soil, and the darker soil. But sometimes they like a big habitat, they can look the same, so maybe I need to kind of start using the decal pieces. But for me, coloring the decal pieces is a bit hard, because yeah, it's just really hard to, yeah, find the matching color, because yeah, I think they need to add presets for that, you know, because I don't want to be clicking the color palette for 30 minutes long looking for the right color to place them, you know. But maybe I need to kind of figure it out how you need to work with decal pieces, because I know that you can use them with like dirty splatters on the wall, but finding the right color for terrain is a bit hard. But yeah, this kind of wraps up the video. It's a shorter one, but I think it's like higher quality than my last video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to press the subscribe and like button, I would really enjoy it. And enjoy the cinematic shots, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Maybe the Bengal tiger.